Welcome back to another Monsters Are Coming run, and today we are going to be tackling the Road of Elderwood, specifically the Expert Challenge. And what we need for that is going to be the caravan, because we're going to need a very strong hero, as we can only make one tower, and we need to reach the Ark with one tower. So let's try this out and let's see how far we can get. So as I mentioned earlier, what we need is we're going to need a very strong hero for this, because we can only make one tower, and hopefully we get a good first tower here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go with damage. We're going to need a lot of damage, a lot of attack speed. We're just going to need everything that boosts our hero, and damage and attack speed are going to be the main ones. So we picked the caravan, or I picked the caravan because every other level that we get from the caravan here is going to be a weapons upgrade. So, okay, this isn't the best first choice. Let's reroll. Let's see what we got here. Shoots 5 arrows in an arc. That could be pretty strong. Let's put it on the back. That's going to be our one tower that we're going to go here. Okay, let's clear all these out. And like I said, we need to try and get as many levels as possible, because every other level that we get on the caravan is going to upgrade our weapon as opposed to getting a tower. And that's going to make our hero super strong. Alright, we'll go with some more damage here. And that's the plan. We're just going to try and get support towers that pretty much just support our hero and make our one tower as strong as possible. See, we can't go anything here, but we can go this hero damage. This is pretty nice. So let's put that right there, and we'll just kind of build off of that. So we already got a little bit of boost to our hero, and that's good. That's good. That's what we want. That's what we're shooting for here. Okay, whoa, 30% damage. Can't go wrong with that. All right, we need to clear this out. The good thing about the caravan is that it's really small, so it'll fit through these little valleys and just the little corridors that you make through it. You don't have to clear out a bunch of stuff, which is nice. That's actually really nice. That gives us the kind of time to help our hero out here. Okay, get some attack speed. So we're gonna just try and make our one tower as strong as possible. Maybe I should have gone with the dragon tower, but I don't know. The dragon tower, it's strong, but I feel like there's other towers that are stronger here. Okay, let's get another support crowd here. Alright. And then we'll just keep doing this, and we'll come down here and we'll just get this statue. I really wish that maybe they put a little bit better reward for the statue as opposed to just another weapons upgrade. It just seems like you have to do a little bit more, and you got the chests anyway, so maybe something a little bit stronger, maybe no common upgrades here. We'll go attack speed. But maybe it's just like an upgraded weapon, enhancement or something. It just feels a little just not great. Okay, let's see. I think attack speed again. We'll just attack super quick. But yeah, that's my idea. I just think that it should be a little bit, because you have to put up with it. You have to go a little bit longer and wait a little bit and fight all those enemies, and just feels like you should get a little bit more for it. Let's get some more of this over here, and we'll come down here. I don't like these little trees that have the little saw blades. They're kind of a pain. Let's get these guys out of here. Okay, well, we got another supporting crowd. That's good. We've already upped our hero damage by a pretty significant amount. That's pretty good. I like that. That's actually pretty nice. Let's kind of see if we can get a couple more hits in there. None of them were dying quickly, so. Okay, let's see. What should we get? Maybe the fire aura. I think fire aura, because we can put burn on enemies, and our arrow towers are already doing burn on enemies, so it's just going to add on to that. I think that's a good choice. I think that might be pretty decent. We'll see how it goes, though. Let's check out the shop first. Let's re-roll. Nothing. I don't like that. Let's re-roll again. No. I don't want that. We're going to re-roll once more. Re-roll again. Gold factory. Every re-roll heals this city and increases fire damage. That's pretty good. I like that. That's actually pretty good. We can use that to heal our city, because something tells me we're going to take a lot of damage. Okay, I think I'm going to go gold here so we can maybe do another reroll and find another support tower or something. And now that we have the rerolls that heal the city, so we're gonna need a little bit of a gold stash just in case we need to get a little bit of heals on the fly whenever we level up. That'll be actually nice. That'll be a nice like backup for us. Put that guy over there. Nice. Okay. Clear all these guys out here, and we got it. This is fine. We're doing enough damage. Get them all out of here. Perfect. Okay, let's get the gold and we'll grab this XP and get out of here. Okay, let's see. Oh, 30% damage. I will take that. Let's grab some health and let's get out of here. Yeah, we're doing some pretty decent damage so far. We just need to keep this trend alive. We need to keep it going. And get as much damage and as much upgrades on our hero as possible. Because come phase 3, it's gonna be pretty difficult here. Well, there's nothing here. That's not great. Let's see what else we got. Don't really like that either. Oof, okay, I don't like that. Oh my goodness. We've got nothing. I guess we'll just put a farm down here because we can't re-roll. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's clear this out. Let's get this tower going so it can help us out in the front. And we need to kind of maybe start getting these guys in the back a little bit. Maybe we just put a little bit of burn on them and kind of push them back a little bit. We can start getting them a little bit lower. We're doing a lot of damage for our hero so far, and we're just continuing to get our damage. I think maybe size. Well, I'm gonna go attack speed. I want to get our attack speed to maybe 2.0, 2 attacks per second. That would be pretty solid. And then we'll work on size or damage. Size or damage. Let's come over here and get this chest. Alright, I'm gonna go with attack speed again. Okay, we just need to keep all these guys out of here. Our tower in the back, it's doing work, but it's not super strong. At least not yet. I'm hoping for a couple of, damage boosting towers. Let's see if we can get these gold guys over here. Oh my, he just phased through the rock. I want to take out this bat tower too. Don't want a whole flock of bats coming at us. Okay, well we could use this harvesting. I think the harvesting will be pretty decent. Not the best choice, but it's certainly not the worst. Let's get these exploding guys. Those guys are such a pain. Get this guy over here. There we go. Not bad, not bad. We'll come over here and we'll get these saws too. That'll help us out a bit. Because usually, like the big groups of mobs always spawn on our eastern side. Get this saw here too. Nice, okay, we got double saws going, so that's gonna help us out. Okay, we'll get some damage here. We're doing 214 damage. That's pretty strong already. I like that. I definitely like that. The caravan is such a cool city. I really like the caravan. I like the idea. Get this compass tower too, why not? Come over here and we'll just kind of keep these bats at bay. The bats are what's going to do the most damage because there's so many of them and they go quick. So our tower doesn't even have time to defend against it, so that's where we need to come in and kind of hold it down for them. Okay, not bad. We didn't take any damage that one. I'm actually shocked. Okay, let's see. What do we want? I think maybe the dart rifle because that does a lot of damage. That does single shot damage, and that's going to help us out a lot with the boss. Okay, I'm thinking let's go stone here so we can build up a surplus of stone for heals. Because we're coming on phase 3, and phase 3 is going to be challenging. That's going to be rather difficult. Phase 3 is always the worst one because we get just overrun with everything. So hopefully we can have the stone and it'll help us out. It'd be nice if we didn't have to use it, but we're gonna have to use it. Okay, let's get out of this area. I don't like where we're at here. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now let's grab all this XP and then we'll get out of here. Nice. Okay, let's get our stone over there, and this should give us a pretty sizable surplus. So we'll be able to take a good amount of damage. Yeah, we're at 77. That's not bad. Okay, I don't really like any of these. Let's re-roll. Nope, don't like those. Okay, let's get another hero damage. Alright, let's take a look at the shop and see what we can do here. I'm not really liking much of these. Let's get a sheep farm, get some XP going. Ooh, we can get another support crowd. We'll put it over here, kind of maximize it. Let's re-roll again. Okay, here we go. Finally, we get an upgrade for this. Okay, let's upgrade. Let's get another one of these. Gold Alchemist, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. That'll help us out that'll help our one tower out. I like that. I think that's a pretty good shop. I like that. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Look at that damage. 243 already. That's pretty good. But now we have to worry about... let's see. Let's go damage. We're just going to go all in for our axe. Do as much damage as we can with the axe. Yeah. But I'm worried about this. This is phase 3, so we don't have the strongest tower, and we don't have it upgraded all the way yet. We ran through pretty much every reroll that we could do, and we still didn't get the upgrade for it, so... That's kind of unfortunate. Ooh, let's come over here and see if we can get these gold guys. Nice. All right, we got a good amount of gold now, or a decent amount of gold. That'll give us some good rerolls here. Ooh, we're kind of getting surrounded here. Let's kind of come back here. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but I want to keep the guys on the rear behind us. Oh, we got to come out here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. Do our best. We're going to take some damage, but hopefully we don't die. Nothing. Okay, let's re-roll. Nothing. Let's re-roll again. Okay, adjacent towers, 50% damage. I think we just replace it and we strengthen our tower a little bit here. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Okay, come on. We just got to keep these guys at bay as best that we can. We're running through our stone supply. Here we go. Okay, I think that we kind of got it. Oh my god, we got one of those exploder guys, and he's a big boy too. Oh, I'm not liking this. Okay. Let's kind of push this guy back a little bit. Kind of push these guys back as much as we can. Clear this out up here. We're taking damage, but I mean we're doing our best. We're pushing him back as much as we can. But we got him coming in like from all angles right here. We're not doing too bad though. We're not doing terrible. The exploder guys are behind the pack, so I'm not super worried about them now. That's pretty good. I like that. All this guy's coming up. We'll get some more attack speed here. We're at about 2 per second, which is good. Let's clear all these bats out. Those bats are going to be pretty strong. And let's get this chest while we can. 30 damage. I'll take that. Alright, nice. We pushed that big boy back, so now we're okay. We're kind of okay. Maybe I should have tried for a dragon tower. Seems like the dragon tower would have been better. I mean, this tower is not terrible, but it's not the best. Okay, let's get these bats out of here. Look at that. Look at all those bats. That would have killed us. Ooh, nice. That was a good hit. Okay, I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine now. I mean, we're kind of fine. We took a lot of damage that round, and we went through our entire stone supply, and we still took like 400 damage. Alright, we'll push all these guys back. Nice, alright, we got all the exploders. We're fine, we're okay. Okay, let's see. What would be a good pick here? The Firefly Jar, I think that's pretty good. Because I'll get as much burn on these guys as possible. Okay, we can do a rare supporting crowd. Put one up here, put one over here, and we have to put the next one over here. Not bad, not bad. We got a pretty decent amount of damage now for us. Okay, I'm not sure what we should probably try and go here. Let's see, we can get another supporting crowd and put it over here. Okay, and let's re-roll, and let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good final one. If we can find a good final one. Yeah, let's get another supporting crowd. Extra damage is always the best thing for us right now, because we need all the damage we can possibly get. Alright, let's come over here and get an upgrade. Yeah, look at that. We're doing 308 damage a hit and 2 hits per second. That's pretty solid. Hopefully that'll be enough for the boss. I hope we don't get the spider boss. That's the one that I don't want. Of all the bosses right now, I don't want the spider boss, because that's gonna be, we're gonna have to run around and we're gonna take so much damage from that because we have to take care of all of his. So we're getting stuck here. All right, we're just gonna stay here. Why not? We don't have anywhere else to go anyway. Come on, 2 seconds. Ooh, we're almost dead. Okay. That was too close. That was way too close. Alright, let's see. Area. Yeah, I think explosion area is probably better. Let's grab all of this XP and let's get out of here. This is not a great start for us for our 4th phase, I'll tell you that. Okay, we'll get yeah, 1 pierced enemies. I think that's probably good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we're not starting off on a great foot here. Okay, let's just repair as much as we can, and we're more than likely gonna die here, and we're gonna have to replace one of our towers. If we have to replace the tower with one of our death towers, we're just gonna put the sheep tower or the XP tower. We don't really need that as much anymore now. Gotta be careful. Alright, we need to find somewhere to heal up. I need to get some fruit over here because we desperately need some HP. I didn't do too well in that last arena that we had over there. Air thickens, web stretch across the path. Awesome, it's the spider boss. The one boss that I didn't want. That's okay though. That's alright. We are just going to do the best that we can. I'm going to try and clear out as much of these guys as we can. And like I said, if we do end up dying, which we more than likely will, we're going to replace the sheep tower first, and hopefully we don't die again. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Now we have a fully upgraded Ember Tower. That's going to help us out quite a bit. So let's see if we can start doing some actual damage to the boss. And this is why I don't like the boss, or the spider boss, is because we don't have a lot of... Oh, there we go. We died. Okay, let's come down here. Where's the sheep one? There it is. Okay, let's replace that. And hopefully we don't die again. I'm going to hope we don't. Let's just get all of these over here and just try and keep these guys away. And as long as we just don't die. We just can't die, and we can't, take too much damage until we can get to until we can get into range of the towers of the city, of the Ark. But our tower back there, it's doing a decent amount of damage. I should have probably gone with a dragon tower or something. But that's okay. That's all right. We're making do with what we got. That's all we can really do. Let's just keep going this way, and we just need to keep up and kind of take out all of his little eggs and the webs that he spins, so we don't get any extra add-ons. Because we're already struggling to keep these guys off of our city as it is. And ooh, this is gonna block our city. We cannot stop. We cannot slow down. Oh, okay, let's get... No. We took a little bit of damage there. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we got a little upgrade. What do we want to go here? Damage? Yeah, let's just go with damage, because that's just going to take shots at the boss. Okay, let's kind of do some damage against this guy. Oh. We're already taking a little bit too much. Oh, we got... I didn't get the egg back there. So now we have another little spider over here. Oh, let's get this other one so we don't have another one. We might die again, and that'll be really, really unfortunate. We'll have to take something else out for it, I guess. But okay, we're starting to be in range of some of the archers here. I think we're gonna die here again. Let's just... Hopefully not, but we're probably gonna die here again. Okay, let's come through here. Come on, let's just do a little bit more damage. Okay, we got him, perfect. Okay. Oh, let's keep it clear, okay. We might not die again, look at this. We might not. Alright, and we got a little bit of stone for our tower, or for our city. Ooh, plus 20. I've not seen this before. This must be new. Okay, yeah, let's go with stone. Alright. I like that. That was pretty cool. I didn't see that before. Okay, well, let's just make sure not to die here, and we'll be okay. Let's keep these guys off our back, and then I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Look at this. Look at this. We're hanging on by a thread, but we got there. We have like 1 HP on our guy, but look at that. Alright. The caravan has reached the Ark. Not bad, not bad. Well, that was challenging. I probably should have gone for the Dragon Tower maybe a little bit, and maybe done a couple more re-rolls to see if we can get some better adjacents. But our Ember Tower did pretty good. Did 90,000 damage. I mean, that's not the worst, but it's not the best, but it's not the worst. But our hero was the hero here, of course. Almost 2 million damage, so not too bad. And we unlocked Nightmare difficulty too, and we got the Great Hall. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And there we go, leaves a toxic trail behind the city that heals allies. That's pretty solid. We can make some pretty cool builds with this. Oh, I've already got some ideas floating around in my head. Well, alright, there we have it. The Road of Elderwood, the Expert Challenge has been complete. And we did pretty well. Like I said, I would have probably done a little bit better if we got the Dragon Tower, but, you know, we made it without it, so... Not bad, and I had fun. And if you had fun, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.